All right, so cassette tape thrift haul of the century for me. All rock, hard rock, thrash metal. There are just under 300 total tapes here in this stack. This is unbelievable. And if I told you what I paid for them, you probably still wouldn't believe me. What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? Brendan here. Today I planned another What's Sold on eBay video. For those of you that are new to the channel, I only do 4 What's Sold on eBay videos a month. This is the second one for the month of August. So we're gonna cover the 8th through the 15th, and we'll do 2 more before the month is out. I don't do them every day. Some sellers do them every day, but I just like to pick the 15 most exciting, most interesting bolos from the past week, feature them for you, and then hope that you guys can find something similar. But anyway, yeah. The cassettes that I just bought, 294 total cassettes. There were actually some more that I had to just toss because they were missing tapes and they were kind of irrelevant, but I paid $10 for that entire lot. I already have around 15 of them listed. I think the value of that is going to hover around somewhere in between $1,000 and $2,000. They won't be fast sellers. It's going to take me a while. I can actually list them pretty quickly, but just an insane haul, and I'm fortunate because I almost didn't go to this location to source this morning. So I'm glad I did. I just reached out to the general manager and I was like, listen, I'm way too lazy to go through all of these. Like, throw them in a couple of bags and like, what do you want for them? And she was like, $10. And I said, book it. I'm taking them home. $10, 300 cassettes, probably $1,000 to $2,000 in resale value. Unbelievable. But yes, let's get into the 15 bolos featured in today's video. All right, fun bunch. Let's have a gander at it, shall we? 2,800, just under 2,800 in gross sales, 1,800 in net. My selling costs are a little bit higher than they normally are, so my net sales are a little bit lower, a little bit slower than the previous week, but still really good. A lot of garage sales this week, which is nice because the cost of goods is always pretty low at the garage sales that I have been going to lately, and I've been having a lot more luck than normal. So that's wonderful. But let's get into the meat and potatoes, shall we? I continue to find really nice IKEA items. In fact, I just found a really nice lamp today that I'm going to be listing here pretty soon. This is a chair slip cover, Hendricksall. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it. Took me, 10 seconds to take those pictures. So this is quick list, and I got full price for it, $34.99, $8.85 in shipping. Buyer is $43.84 all in. Cost me $4.99. Really easy sale. I've had a lot of luck with IKEA lately, so continue to look all of the stuff up that you find that's IKEA related. Some of it will be missed, but a lot of it lately for me is hit, so can't complain. Next one. Anybody remember this guy? 1980s, the Noid from Domino's. I paid $5.99 for a bag of around 5 or 6 of these, and this was the clear winner of the bag. None of them are hugely valuable, but they are collectible. So $14.99 for this one with $3.99 in shipping. Buyer is $18.98 all in. This one I knew would sell the fastest based on previous comparable sales, but the other ones will probably sell a little bit slower, and they're all around $10 too. I didn't see the $5.99 price tag on the bag when I sourced it, and I got to the counter, and this happens to me all the time where something will be at the bottom of my cart and I'll forget about it. I might not have purchased them, but at the end of the day, once they all sell, it'll be a really wonderful return. It's just probably going to take a little bit of time for the rest of them to sell off. But $14.99 for this guy. He's pretty cool. We'll move on to the next one. This was free at a garage sale, so I paid $0. Yes, it was in a free pile. I had to clean it up a little bit with Goo Gone, but Le Creuset, I believe the color is Marseille. It's a 2.5 quart. You take a look inside here. This is likely going to be cleaned by the buyer. It's not stained to the point where this won't come off, so I wanted to make sure that the picture was really clear because I'm sure that the individual that cleans this will be able to get it clean. But I use Goo Gone on the exterior. I never use Goo Gone on the interior. I'm always just afraid that somebody's not going to wash something before they use it when they purchase it from me, and I try to be as careful as I can. But yeah, this was great. I mean, $40 for not having to pay for it is amazing. Marseille Blue, am I pronouncing it correctly? Anyway, $40, 16 in shipping, so they're $55.99 all in. You can't beat free at a garage sale, especially when it's a brand like that. Another garage sale find for $1. 3-function visor remote control. The style or model number is 930498. Now, when I was researching comps on this, there were a lot that were selling between $15 and $19 brand new, but the list to sell ratio was insane. Like it was like 5, 6, 7 sales for every one listed, and to me that meant the demand was extremely high. I mean, look at the product ratings: 265, 5 stars. This is an in-demand product, so Brendan being Brendan, I'm like, I know I can get $25. I could probably get 30 for it if I charge 30. But I was satisfied with 25, and sure enough, that's what I got, even though this was way higher than the vast majority of the other comparable sales in brand new condition. So, keep that in mind. When the list to sell ratio is crazy and there's so many more sales than there are active listings, it's usually an indication that this thing is like smoking hot from a demand perspective. So $25 on that guy was great. We'll move on to the next one here. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse with the televisions that have the VCRs and the DVD players in them, but here's another example where $10 at a Goodwill. It had the did it have the remote? Yeah, it had the remote. Worked perfect. Excellent picture, and you just know it's going to sell at some point. So I took video of the item working. At least I think I did. Let's scroll down because I can't remember. No, I didn't take video. I just took pictures, but working like a charm. Got full price for it. $109.99, $48.39 they paid in shipping, and $158.38 they are all in. So great find at $10. Again, anytime you see a television with a VCR and a DVD or a DVD built into it, look them up. Reach out to people on Facebook Marketplace to see if they have any of these collecting dust, because I've gotten a lot of them for free. FYI, just a little hack there. But we'll move on to the next one. These Coach shoes I had for a really long time. Nice leather, but a little bit scuffed on the exterior. I had them listed for $100, and I don't remember why, because I think I was just shooting high. I don't know that there were any comparable sales or like enough to justify the $100 price tag, but that's sort of what I do. It's like if I can't figure it out, I always want to err on the high side. But I took an offer of $50 because I had been holding on to them for quite a long time, and really I just wanted to get rid of them because Coach, like sneakers and tennis shoes, not really my market, and I didn't want to hold on to them forever. So I felt like getting rid of them at $50 was fair, especially since I paid $5 for them. So contrast stitched model C210, and they paid $11.10 in shipping, so they're $61.10 all in. $4.99 for me. It's kind of a one-off thing. I don't know if Coach sneakers are really a bolo or not, but I was really even happy with even just getting $50 for that, and I'm glad to see it go. Next one, Lego. This was on the side of the road at one of my neighbor's houses in a box, so I picked it up, put it together. It was 100% complete, and I got $55 for this one. I took an offer. Lego set 41339, Mia's camper, $55 with $11.10 shipping on this one, so there's $66.10, and my cost for this was also $0. So that's another wonderful find. Who just throws their Lego out? It's unbelievable. Good thing I kept my eye open. Good thing I went for a run that day. All right, next one. Teeny Mates NFL collectible gift set. So we got a lot of things working here to our favor. NFL season coming up. Teeny Mates in this style, this pack actually being a real bolo, so please be on the lookout for it. And the fact that it was a brand new toy, which again, as we inch closer to the holiday gift giving season, toys that are brand new in the box will become more desirable than they otherwise normally would because of the holiday rush and all of those things. So we had a lot of things working for us here. And I ended up getting, did I get full price for this? Yeah, full price with $9.05 shipping. So the buyer is $44.04 all in. Only cost me $3.99. Keep your eye out now for brand new in the box toys. I will accept a little less of a return now because I know the volume is going to increase with what we have coming up here in the next couple of months. So hopefully you guys will do that as well. Move on to the next one. All right, Kobe. The shoes still sell phenomenally well. This style is called Draft Day. You can see the shoe is a little bit yellowed, like I don't know what you call this, like little protectionary thing over the mesh, but you can see that it's a little bit faded. So my pictures were as clear as they could be. You can see, I mean, there's some issues here, but still a desirable style. And Kobe obviously is still very much beloved, so his shoes still sell. It's a size 13, 836-183-154, and I took an offer of $85 with $9.05 shipping on this. So buyer is $94.04 all in. They went overseas, so somebody really wanted these shoes. and they cost me $10. Kobe stuff still selling very, very well. Remember me saying Kobe stuff selling very, very, very well? Here's another example. Now on this one, this was a classic case of me looking at comparable sales and not being satisfied with the prices that people were asking. So this is the Kobe Mamba Instinct 852-473-016. The color is University Red and Black. This shoe has sold comparable data, but this size was nowhere to be found. I had a size 11, that's a coveted size for a lot of men's basketball players. So, and you look at the soles, they were in excellent condition. So I wanted $80 for this. I thought there's someone out there who's going to pay $80 for this size 11. I think I was the only size 11 at that time, where comps were selling in other sizes that were even comparable, like the 10.5s, 11.5s, around 55, 60. I thought there was no way they should have been selling that low. So I picked 80, and sure enough, somebody paid full price, $80 for it. Now I did pay up for these. I paid $20, but they paid 80 with 10.10 in shipping. So they're $90.09 all in. This is one of those things where as you get a little bit more comfortable in your business and pricing, you can do things like this knowing full well it's going to happen. Like you will make that sale at that price. And I've learned this over time. I wasn't comfortable doing that in the beginning, you know, transitioning over from Amazon FBA to eBay. But now I'm really comfortable doing that, and it works to my benefit a lot. So hopefully you guys that have been following me along for a long time have sort of applied that strategy, and hopefully it's working for you too. Let me know in the comments if it is. Like, are you charging on the high side like I do for a lot of your items? I know that's really hard for some people to do. They want to be competitive. They want to be at the bottom half to kind of ensure the sale, to make sure your cash flow is working, you're turning goods over fast enough. But I play a little bit of a different game long term with eBay. So if you're doing it like me, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear that doing it the way I do it, at least partially, is working for you too. So let me know, and I'll move on to the next one. I've held on to this since like the middle of March, so I'm surprised that it took that long to sell. But again, I'm never surprised if something I'm selling takes long because of how I price. So KitchenAid food chopper. This was like the breast cancer awareness, hard to find style, hard to find color, brand new in the box. I wanted $75 for this, and that is what I eventually got. I got full price with $9.90 in shipping. So the buyer is $84.89 all in. It only cost me $5.99. I forget. You have to remind me. I forget what Breast Cancer Awareness Month is. Like maybe it's coming up. I don't quite remember. But at any rate, I'm glad to get $75 for this, and probably only took that long to sell because I had a price tag. So we'll move on to the next one. Okay, now on this one, Barbie of Swan Lake Musical Globe. I'll put the comparable sales on the screen. If you notice, a lot of them have Disney in the title. So originally, when I was doing sell similar to whoever's listing I saw, I had Disney in there, but I took Disney out because I don't know that this is this a Disney branded Barbie Swan Lake collaboration? I don't know. Those Disney Barbie is Mattel. Mattel's not owned by Disney, so I like listed it and then very quickly removed Disney from it because, you know, I wouldn't want to get dinged on an item that is not really a Disney item. But this was a bolo, so as you saw before, the sales for this happened frequently, and I was in excellent working condition. I got full price for it, $35 with $11.10 in shipping, so they're $46.09 all in. It only cost me $4.99. If you find this and throughout your research you're realizing that it's not a Disney branded thing, don't put Disney in the title or anywhere in your description, because I don't know that that's a Disney Barbie Mattel collaboration. At least I couldn't confirm it, so I took Disney out and it still sold. So keep that in mind. Just be careful. Devil's in the details. We will move on to the next one. The garage sale that I got the free Le Creuset stock pot in. I bought this also. Well, bought this at that garage sale because the other thing was free. So $20 for this. QB Journey. It's like a under desk elliptical. Really convenient. That's really smart marketing, actually. Wait, I can sit at my desk and work all day and then burn calories at the same time. That's a good hook for sure. So QB Junior F3A2 under desk elliptical. There are some styles that are like blue, some styles that were purple, and this was the black gray style. I'll show you some of the pictures here. But yeah, I mean, worked awesome, and I got full price for it, $120 with $27.97 in shipping. So the buyer is $147.96 all in. At $20, like, just did my research at the garage sale, knew what I had instantly after that, and we had a little laugh about a lady who was asking me what the what the item was for, or what its use was. I thought that was cute. So we had a laugh. We danced around a little bit. I don't know, I'm rambling. But a good sale, and yeah, it was a good garage sale haul that weekend as well. So we'll move on to the next one. Logitech laptop speaker. I didn't do any homework on this other than comp research. I don't know what makes this thing so amazing, but I had it listed for 100 and I took an offer of 80 with $4.99 in shipping. So the buyer is $84.99 all in. It only cost me $3.99. It is a laptop speaker, is model Z205. Those are my pictures, 1, 2, 10 seconds to list, $80 later. And I held on to this, I feel like, for a couple of months, so it took a little bit longer. And again, there might have been other comparable listings competing with me, and maybe they were priced a little bit more aggressively, so that's why it took a little bit longer for me to sell mine than others. But you get used to that game when you play it like I do. So I'll move on to the last one of the day. Mad Catz Cyborg. If you watched my most recent garage sale video, you will see this was in it. They had it marked for $10, and the lady said, this is a or best offer garage sale, so you best believe I am going to make my best offer on your $10 mouse. So I offered $5, and she gladly took the $5. But yeah, this is like, and really, this seriously, the thing looks like the Terminator. I mean, it looks like a Transformer for real, which is what I said in the video. But anyway, sold really quickly for full price, $250 with $825 in shipping, $258 $24. The buyer is all in. Another 15 in the can, ladies and gentlemen. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed that one. And as always, leave a like if you liked what you saw, you learned something, and then consider subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. I got wholesale lots coming in the near future. I got a big mystery box that I'm trying to give away at 3,000 subscribers. So always a pleasure. Thank you so much for tuning in. Brendan here, Dad Planet. We will see you in the next video.